Hello boys, my name is Kyoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Arceus. In the last video, we continued the storyline and more importantly got some extra stuff that allowed me to... More importantly, it's of our items. And of course, we got our first research all-star and now Ray wants to kind of battle us. Thanks for taking a minute for me. Your plate's full right now. I'm gonna be straightforward with you about something, and that is... I don't understand how anybody can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Survey Course Runner, I even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. Your partner? It's alright, take a look at my very own partner. Oh, hello. Sorry, Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And, really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying. Why, should this thing be able to fire electricity? But watching you at work completing those research tests convinced me, if I want to do my Fate Corps well, then my partner and I have to gotta be in a team. And our first step towards being a real team is to battle your team. Alright. Well then. I did not expect him to be this high of a level right off the bat. Which gives us kind of a disadvantage right off the bat. To be fair though, we're kind of outnumbered here. Oh, that's how you switch. Okay. Switching. We definitely need to switch here. We can't just have them destroy our Pokemon in a matter of minutes. But then we just got paralyzed again. This is really unlucky, just having our team immediately get paralyzed multiple times in a row. Good grief. We can't even go for more than a minute without getting paralyzed. I finally got an attack off, but it took so long that we already lost to one. All I want to do is... Actually, now I think of it, let's just use this. He'll resist this by default, so he can't do anything about this. If we use Quick Attack, he'll never be able to use an attack before we do, so we'll at least get one hit off. Okay, there we go. Quick Attack allowed us to finish it off. This has the same theme as Generation 4, by the way. Okay. Whoa, you seem so in sync with your Pokemon. Alright. Nice, we got a lot of levels from that. Too bad one of our friends stayed, which is a bit annoying, but that's what'll happen sometimes. That was amazing. The way you fight alongside your Pokemon, you don't seem one bit scared of battling. We just have to catch up as best as we can, right, Pikachu? Alright. Fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of tendency to attack, you see. That's why he normally stays in his ball. That's the first step of Pikachu and me might be getting a little familiar with one another. By the way, Professor said Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference how battles go. Here seems to be electric type, for example. Oh, Pokemon moves have types. The type matchup between a move and its target can determine how much damage is taken. Moves can be super effective, effective, not very effective, or completely ineffective. Alright, so you're the new recruit everyone's talking about. Name's Zisu, Captain of Security Corps. I see you got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice you could. Captain Zisu is the master of the ancient martial art where you guide Pokemon in battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered this, it can actually use them in different styles. On the other hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the Strong Child. The move will deal more damage, but afterwards it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. You can choose to release a move in the Agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can answer more quickly afterwards. Truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. It's strong style moves, Agile moves, and of course regular moves, which might, for our given situation, direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Such a move, you can have it use the move in either Agile or Strong style by pressing the L and R button. Alright. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. It's certainly handy to find about before going to tackle Myzacrest. Remember, I mentioned earlier, heading down to see about Myzacrest. I'm supposed to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come on too. To meet us down there, will you? And by ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you'll bring and maybe even teaching him some new moves from Zizu. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. 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 So these are not necessarily the best. It's kind of up to us to decide which one's better. For him, I'm gonna give him Swift, I guess. Why not? Okay. Alright. Oh, you can master moves as well. Oh, yeah, we need an item to do that. Alright. Okay. Well, now we know how to change out our Pokemon and also other stuff, and we get healed to the battle, of course. Classic fashion. Seems like something that we regularly have to deal with. Wasn't there a quest that was available that I didn't see? I don't know if it matters because I can't do other stuff. Alright. Well, time to continue through the storyline, I guess, some more. Yes, I'm kind of just doing this as a normal playthrough because I can't skip any catching in this game, and I feel like I need one. Oh, hello, Vol. Did I surprise you? I bet you did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it catch or giving you an advantage once the battle starts. Hit a wild Pokemon from behind for a higher chance of catch or gain advantage while starting a battle. This is called a backstrike. If you're part of the Survey's Corps, looking to create that next that they are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know that I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Alright. Alright. What do we actually need? I can't tell if it's a heavy specimen or not, but it tells me heavy specimen caught is one that I have to do. He was just turned around, by the way. It's fine. Whatever. Okay then. Alright. It's hard to tell if there are... Okay, he's not moving around to the back. Oh, there's a heavy specimen. Alright. Alright. Cool. Defeated that one. What else do I exactly need? Defeated number is kind of low. Alright, I'm gonna defeat some of them. But not necessarily with that. I want to try somebody else out this time. It's really fast, by the way, and can get away in a minute, it seems. Unless we catch it to where it says it's gonna want to allow us to battle it at all. Which is where the backstrike will probably have to come in handy. Okay, nice. Nice. Alright. Alright, nice. We caught it unaware, which is nice. Alright. Of course, Jinx is never gonna run away. Any avatar with an aggressive personality is probably never gonna run away. Alright. So there's really two different ways of catching Pokemon. You can catch them without fighting, or you can catch it in battle. And sometimes you need to do it while in battle, otherwise you won't have the effect where... Alright. I can't let you pass unless you have a first at your rank. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. Oh. Over here. This here is Yoshi. My, a new face in a village. That matters to me if you're new. Oh, if you're here, I'm assuming you're prepared to be of help. One of the wardens of the Diamond Clan, you may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to it, Sui. But such talk can't wait. Right now, I'd rather get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need outside. So the most important question is, do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Yes. That's good to hear. That security corps certainly wasn't up to the task. This year's our part of Munchaks. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side, choice by choice, preventing any falls like yous. Watch and learn. Oh, we're forced into this is a battle, okay. Okay, then. Oh, we need to switch. Definitely switch here. I like how you could just switch in the middle of the battle and not have it be much of a worry. Alright. Because it's burned, it won't do as much damage as it usually does. I'm gonna attack it down bit, of course, and then use my big move to do a lot of damage. Oh, now it's gone. Should I be concerned? I don't know. Alright, Sponge style. Nice. Alright, got it. And now we can evolve Wurmple. You really aren't one of the usual Galaxy Buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. Alright. I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafty doujin, then these should prove to be useful materials. It's used as the material for crafting items that can restore vitality to a Pokemon that's faded. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather than being like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories of to our children, I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to help deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble on Deer Track Heights. Fearsome foe like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you, to Deer Track Heights? Your foe is sleeping. Strange fingery of yours telling you where to go. My, that is a curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this bit up to you. You shouldn't have any problem handling an alpha. It seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I Sass, do you know about Almighty Sinnoh? Of course. Maybe, how about that? No, I'm not certain you have been told the true story. The true story is this. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It is said to have created the very universe using its power over time flow, and this land of history was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of the people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hishui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it's still away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh is rarely been seen by any human, if old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon today here in Hishui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. It's the duty of my warriors like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. Directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Call me and you may understand. Alright. Well, now we have more Pokemon to catch as a new species. Hit him in the back. Alright, nice. Got a new one. At least it'll tell you whether or not you've gotten a specific Pokemon or not. Alright. So those shy Pokemon again. That makes sense. Of course, we have to find out which ones are shy and which ones aren't by kind of just going through here. Or Starlies. I've seen multiple of these. Apparently they're here too, which I guess would make sense. Tells you how exactly much points you have on that. Alright, nice. Well, that's nice. Well then. Oh, I have to go to the menu to evolve someone. Almost forgot about that. So now we can do this. So this is how you evolve different areas, which is quite interesting. Interesting evolution animation. Alright. Hello. Alright. Sheesh, I keep on doing that instead of what I want, which is to change it to... Oh, we don't have any of those. That makes sense now. I didn't know that you had to add moves in by getting other stuff, and from the looks of it, that's the same thing that has to be done with this. Well, there we go. No. Alright. There he has Gust as well. Swift will make Bidoof at least decent to use in battle, in my opinion. I'm not saying that in a bad way, I'm just saying Eve isn't always necessarily the best at battling, but it isn't the worst either. We haven't used Starly yet. Let's use them. I don't think this Kricketot will budge though, otherwise. Well. I think I still wasn't able to catch it unaware, even though its back was clearly turned, but whatever, game. Whatever floats your boat, game. Whatever floats your boat. Now, this is quite a bit different than a regular playthrough, because in other playthroughs I would normally use a solo Pokemon, but because this is a new adventure, I'd probably had a bad time doing stuff if I also said that I couldn't catch Pokemon. So for now, I'm actually treating this more like a blind playthrough simply because of that. I want to have it be a bit more interesting for all of us, I think. This is a new one. This is odd. I don't know what this is. Let's throw a Pokemon at it for now. Okay, getting that. Okay, hitting that was just a flower. It gives us a Vivid Choke. Interesting. I like how you could just switch Pokemon midway through. So it has to be right in the back, otherwise it will do other stuff. And sometimes it looks like it also had free opportunities to do moves as well, which is another thing that tells me it'll almost not want to battle at all, really. It just turned around as I was trying to battle it too. Okay, he finally used a move after getting in 3 hits so low. Eesh. At least we saw it use a different move, which is nice. Oh, got a move mastered. He needs more experience, so we're gonna just him to get our stuff done. I like the grunts that the character makes in this. Oh, hello. My a guy out. I'm after some cherry berries. You know them? The shiny red ones. They grow on some of the trees around here, but I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them for me. That's where you come in, friend. Oh, one of your Pokeballs at a berry tree, and your Pokemon will grab the berries for you. Be sure to go out your farewell has a Pokeball in mind. It'd be shame to waste an empty ball. If you have me free of the cherry berries you get, I'll give you another handy tip. Alright. Alright. Thanks. Now here's that handy tip I was talking about. You can throw a berry near wild Pokemon to get their attention and keep them distracted. Giving it a try on some of the Kricketot around here. And just doing that gives us an instant 15 points off of that. Alright. Nice bag strike. Of course, despite the back strike, it's not gonna matter if you can't catch it right away. Right. Because they can kind of just break out whenever they want, that makes it a little bit more nervous for just catching anything, because it's more like you can't just fight them all the time. You have to approach them one by one and do stuff. There's probably a thing that has me defeating one with a water type Pokemon. Alright. So let's do that. Fortunately, Aqua Jet's still the only water move I have. I'd like to change that pretty soon. Alright. Nice. Oh, something else saw me from behind. I knew this guy was a battler. He just looked like it. So if they catch you and the X is there, that means you can't foul them. But that also means they won't run away either, which allows me to get an easy takeout. Of course, everybody should know that because Geodudes are water and ground type, they get really easy to grind on and take out in the same way. Oh, hello. I think we've not had one of them use a move because usually I kind of just catch them all unaware anyway. Alright. Oh, and that's dirty or something else. Alright. Oh, it's nighttime now. I feel like everybody should know that it is now nighttime. That looks like another battler. I don't usually see one of these anyway, most of the time. Not that I know about it. Alright. We'll see though. Oh yeah, going right into an attack. Right as I said, it goes right into an attack. Or off the bat. Alright. Only Thunder feigned out of the way. Trying to split the goes as we go along. Alright, what do we have to go here? Times you've seen it use Warlock. And although... Oh, we have never defeated, it's just... Some of them are... You have to stuff. Number you've seen leap out of deposits. Okay, that's an interesting one for the effect. That's for sure. Well, I'm starting by getting them all defeated with water type moves first. That would make the most sense. I find it crazy that a quad effect of that type could sometimes just survive stuff. Wait, so since these feigns are like that... Alright. Wait, so if you go too close to one of these, they'll sometimes just leap out of you. Okay, I'm not sure if these are necessarily deposits, but I think they might count as something else. We'll see. Yep. Didn't want to just favor it, I wanted to use it too. Oh, we need to make some items before we go on to this, probably. Alright. Let's start with this. Hello, we can only get one. We need lots of medicinal reeks. That's a big one that we might have just been ignoring altogether. Well, that's nice. Alright. Now let's see what this is about. Okay. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us? Ooh, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? I suppose that this is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancients blessed by Almighty Sido. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with its racket. That's why you're here, Yoshi, to drive that Ifrupa for the place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for battle. Okay. Upon my word, what a large Season. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big, though. They are strong and may know moves that other their kind do not. Not to be truffled, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that beyond any mistaking. Yoshi, size is a potential weapon and at itself. No doubt this alpha is powerful and hardyful. If you must make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. I think we need to battle it, probably, to really get stuff going. Can we just, like, sneak around back and, like, catch it unaware to start off? That would be cool. We'll try. That was weird. I, like, completely missed it. It's like an invisible barrier, almost. Okay, you can't throw at it. Oh, we have to approach it. There's just no way. Alright. There was no way getting around it, it seems. Oh. It tells you the order. Oh, nice. Credit. Probably needed that. This is one of the more difficult ones, so it may or may not take a while. Let's see. Okay, it's just normal. But Starly has the first move. Oh, nice crit. Well, that didn't take long at all. Again. Probably because our team was grinded up so much. Alright, nice. Another Pokemon can evolve now. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it surely reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We may best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. Alright. What in the world? Oh, there's... It's the Great Were Deer. Okay. It looks upon you with kindness, Yoshi. Said the great Red Deer is taking a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is a esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Shui while bearing a human on its back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Gold. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it? Why, that's just the ride Pokemon of Alola. Professor, I take it things went smoothly. I'm here on Captain Celine's orders. She said we'd be able to set up a base camp here once Yoshi took care of her request. About that, I know it was a joint decision by Adman and the commander, but still, it is truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this. Shuireija is a land created by Almighty Seal for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to consist with and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should be allowed to use this land. The Great Red Deer has taken a liking to Yoshi as well. This is a good shine. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. Come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Alright. Nice. Well, if we were to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to know about it. First step towards that is completing the Pokedex, which apparently requires more stuff in this game. The construction course will be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched in no time. Alright. So this is how we unlock the ability to get further into areas, is with these base camps. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be accepted to this base camp or start your excursions directly from here. More base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh? That's about it. How about we head to the Wildflower like usual? Alright. Alright, that's a decent pickup. This one's almost complete. We need to evolve it still. We have to use it, have it use Bite. A couple of other stuff. You can make it use certain moves if you have it in your slot. That's probably the main thing that you have to do. Alright. Nice. I'm pretty sure the character you play with or is your friend changes depending on whether you're a male or female character. Any old chum, use a potato mochi please, and make it for free today as well. Right. More storyline stuff done. Have you all heard the grave news that Frenzy Clevmore from the rumors ended up mauling some of Galaxy's foes who went out to investigate it this morning? The medical corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on its feet. This is the clear that was reportedly struck by powerful light. Yes, I did hear it's been behaving more erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the survey course will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon. Sure, Yoshi here can handle things just fine. Cleaver is said to be much more stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? And now, you've forgotten the strength of Pokemon are key bits of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. Alright. Alright. As in Shine, Yoshi. Boss wants you. Kamado, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office. Boy, commander wants us. We're summoned yet again. Did you get a good rest? Alright, look who's being punctual. Finally, you realized you're wasting Almighty Sill's precious time by bowing to a sham. Oh, hello. I do not believe we've seen these two before. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sill as the ruler of Chime. Follow the true Almighty Sill, the font of all creation and ruler of space. You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make Tisui's face? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pro Clan. I'd worry you might get lost pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. When you get lost, in Almighty Sinnoh's greatest gift to the Pro Clan and our world's very basis, you're wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sill, forgive me. What a waste of time. Off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe it was you who started this. Alright. It's another day with these two, I see. That man's named Adam. He is the leader of the Diamond Clan. They put a lot of importance on time, as you can probably tell. Hell is already a leader of the Pro Clan. They're all about space. You heard what she called, right? Our world's very basis. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments flare up. Seems like they've inherited a bad run for their predecessors' strife. Very well, not a problem. But you'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, she. Okay. Alright, well, before we do anything else, I think it's about time we do one of those evolutions again. Do it. Why not? Alright, nice. Alright. It already has all the moves it can have, which is kind of interesting. Alright, well then. Okay, nice. Alright. Seems a band of bothersome beetles keep sneaking into the village and I'll talk to Samuki from the security course and see if you can help set things in order. Joseph for the security course has requested us something to do at the zoo, I believe. Talk to the good way, investigate as you necessary. You please. There are no other requests. Alright. This is how we get access to our request and everything, I guess. Oh, Sanji, you had a lot of good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? It's to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles that are fermenting. I suppose it'll be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing up. Thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. I have a rather good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on Deer Track Heights. Perfect for the job. Can you catch one and bring it back for me? I'll head home and wait for you there. Alright. Well, we have to get ourselves to there's office. And speaking of which, there's there too. What do you intend to do about that cleaver, Commander Kava? He maybe you send it for a warrior of Almighty Sill, but look at the mess he's got. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what do you have to do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's my point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the clan's concerned. My people were to do something, two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Well then, would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I do believe that I said that, though it may be. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver to such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is first as far as my clan knows, too. I see you arrived. This is Yoshi, our newest member of the Survey Corps. I heard from Mai you earned Weird Deer's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger for the left. I'm Adam, the leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal, but that's a mouthful. Just call me Adam. If you came from the beyond the space-time left, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan, constant and foresight of my watchworks, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you have passed through that lift? I have a proposition. Why not send the son to study Caliver before deciding what must be done? He sent the stranger, supposedly fell for the lift to study Caliver. This newcomer with no experience, says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing history's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid her chance. Commander, let's try to see her way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways, putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. The whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made history vast so Pokemon could live free throughout. To stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We don't use Pokeballs for a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. Yoshi. I order you to study Cleveler and help us find the truth of the situation. Alright. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. Wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Oh, that's settled, and there's no time like the present. The Heart of the Woods Cleaver is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with the Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Pokemon you've encountered yet can compare to his strength. Be warned. That's fine, I can grind up a bit before going. Listen to me. Galaxy Acquisition Team has come to the Hishui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understood? Join me downstairs, Yoshi. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Oh, speaking of which, the Diamond and Pearl clan is, funnily enough, reminds me of the original Generation 4 games, which I was just talking about only a few minutes ago. The Generation or other stuff. So, what that means is they are basically named after the same original games that we used to play back when we first saw these character design in Generation 4, which is Diamond and Pearl, which is actually kind of a nice cameo, in a way. To be fair, this game has a lot of references to Diamond and Pearl in it, and Platinum as well, but this just makes it interesting. Ah, good, you're already here. Mr. Lamington, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Yoshi, I understand you've been requested to find out what cause of Clever's frenzied state. By now, as you are aware, Clever is a mighty fiend. Nice, invincible now. The security troops cried for yells at Clever when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. And to be perfectly clear on this point, this mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Of course. Hey, well, let's go over our particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans were better than nobles because they believed Pokemon served the Almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the noble seats. It's a good start for our research to find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this Kelvar. Yoshi, we need to speak with you. Listen, this rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. Might be where the Almighty Seal itself resides. The true Almighty Seal is the one that rules over time. If you fail through the space-time method, that might mean you travel through time by Almighty Seal's own power. Think of it. Be just swimming in its divine might. Well, I got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Kelvar, quell its frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young madam. We were just discussing our next step in regard to this whole clever situation. Oh, Speed Galaxy Team Scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl-type types have a lot of respect for Kelvar. You heard his tale about the woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy team of all people for help. Truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem in our hands. A Pokemon deer of us, off in the mountains, has fallen into the same kind of type of frenzy as Kelvar. Now that's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we all gotta share history, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. There aren't any capable of study up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we got. You'll find Kevlar at the Grand Chi Arena. That's the very heart of Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Delian. He's a bright, brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be biasy. I'll tell you all about his beloved Kevlar, whether you wish him to or not. Anyways, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Alright. Wow, he just said his place, then vanished. He must value his time that much, I guess. Avan and my were wrong, you know. If you are to study and perhaps even quell Kelvar, you best start by visiting his abode. Now we got the Heights Camp, it should come in handy for getting the Grand Chi Arena. And don't forget to visit the passers. Choosing your Pokemon team carefully makes a difference. Makes sense. I know, I've been told about that a lot. Find yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across, that you always seem full. So it would be wise to lend me your ear for a moment and hear what I have to say. Lots of talking. Good grief. You can carry around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn the trick of packing things in. I can teach you if you like. What did he say? Yeah, I like your initiative. My teaching fee is a neat $100. Perfect, then let me lend you your ear a moment. Keep one more kind of item in your satchel. And that's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit in by packing things rightly? If you want to carry even more things, there's more I can teach you. Alright. So we can get more space ace from him. That's all there is to it. You see how much more. Alright. So now we have a way to increase our bag space, which is always nice. Good grief, we went through so much that we didn't even have time to do any of the other stuff. I'll pick up this request while I'm close, but I think I'll be done after this. You there, you seem like someone who enjoys a bit of crafting. Do you think you can help me out with something? I'd be very, very grateful if you try to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. So without further ado, here's the recipe. Yeah, good. This is a recipe I've named Pokashi dolls. I've invented them, as you see, as special items we can make in this village. I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. Need to see with what you cut up with. We've never actually gone to any shops, have we? Let's take a look at some of them. Nice. Alright. Alright. Oh, so that's our... this is our item store. Okay, he doesn't have any materials yet at the moment. And we also probably will be getting super potions at some point, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. One thing I do have to do, though, is save. Right? And then we're gonna end the episode off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!